Tonight, the makeup, the hair, the parking, the babysitters, all that shit. Thank you. I'm serious. Thank you for coming tonight, all right? I'm realistic. I know things are a little tight out there right now. I didn't realize how tight for somebody, though, until I got here tonight and I saw a car out there with the club on it. Yeah. I didn't even know people were still using the club, San Diego. And I laughed because, you know, wherever they are, they're sitting there with a false sense of security. Thinking they're sending a message out to all of us that you're not going to steal this car. But that's not the message that comes across to us. The message is more like, this car is all I have. Yeah, I know it's an '86 Corolla. But that shit's been paid off since '02. So if you have to be a dick, bust a window, grab a cassette, and move on. Please. A car payment will cripple me right now. I feel you, club user. I feel you. I grew up lower middle class. Any lower middle class in the house tonight? Hear the woo, right? That's our battle cry right there. They're here. They're here, man. Let me tell you something. The difference between middle class and lower middle class, it might as well be two different planets, all right? Like, when most people buy a car, they ask questions like, what are the safety features? What's the warranty? What's the gas mileage like? I ask stuff like, if I had to, could I live in this? If you're serious about making this sale, will you co-sign? And what kind of exhaust is this thing kicking out in case I'm looking to kill myself? Yeah. Now, I don't want to stand up here and act like I grew up poor. I did not grow up poor. I had the same stuff everybody else did because I could get their shit at Goodwill like 3 years later. Yeah, that's how that shit works. And you don't know what humiliating is until you walk down the hallway of your high school and somebody's like, hey man, I remember that shirt. And you just try to play it off. You're like, remember these? I'm trying to bring these back. You're like, no, I remember that shirt. That was my shirt. I used to jerk off in that shirt. God damn it, I thought this was a tie-dye. My dad did what, I'm originally from Baltimore, single dad, 3 boys, and he did whatever he could for us, you know, but it was like this one summer, everybody started getting in-ground pools, and we wanted an in-ground pool, but we couldn't afford it, so we did the next best thing, and we got an above-ground pool, and then we buried it and made it an in-ground, above-ground pool. Changed the pool game. It was just an octagon of aluminum flush with the lawn. That's what I love about above ground pools. There is no lifeguard, just a sticker that says, don't dive. It should just take the fucking V out and be don't die. That's what it should be on an above ground pool, man. It's just a way of thinking that once it's ingrained, you can't change it. You can't I still think the same thing. Like today, I'm sitting at a stoplight and I hear these tires start skidding behind me, and I look up in my rear view, it's the dude right behind me. You know that feeling? Holy shit, man. My stomach dropped, like my adrenaline started pumping, you know, and I gripped the steering wheel and I was like, please, Jesus, let this motherfucker hit me. I need this. I got bills to pay, man. You know whiplash runs in my family. I'm not asking you for much, I just want to be this intersection's winning lotto ticket. I'm telling you, man, I don't do the work thing well, man. I used to have a day job. I'm sure some people, unfortunately, are out. Anybody out there right now kicking their resume around? Yeah, I see you quietly. I know it sucks, right? I mean, you ever lie so much on a resume that when they ask you something, you're like, it says that? My objective was to own a bakery. You start panicking, saying shit that doesn't make any sense. You're like, Oh man, that's probably a cut and paste error right there, man. You know how crazy